this topic because I think that it's very important. You know, cities alone, they don't have enough financial resources to manage all their problems, okay? Cities, they don't live in isolation of the rest of the country. And there's no way that the cities can address their issues if it's not with the cooperation of the rest of the society. And that includes the national government, regional government, metropolitan governments, and all the citizens. The time of the world medieval city, which they were city-states, have passed. In the time of the medieval city-states, usually the city was richer than the king. And usually the king went to the city-state to ask for help for the wars. You remember that? The kings used to go to the cities asking for people, horses, money to do the, you know. But now, with the modern national state, the central government has a much modern role, and the central government collects most of the taxes. And now it's the mayor who goes to the king or to the central government to ask for resources. And this is, in 500 years, the roles have changed totally. And as urbanization now affects 50% of the population, there's no way that the mayors alone can solve or address the issues if they don't have the support, financial, including financial support, for the underground, for the big services, for the huge expenditures that you have, or the investment in infrastructure that you need in the city. And this is why national urban policy is very important. But also, this is even more in developing countries. Because in developing countries, the strength of the local government is not high. It's weak. The local governments, they don't have financial means, they don't have institutional capacity sometimes, they don't have the means to address the issues that they are confronted with. And sometimes even they don't have the administrative power to do so. And you see a lot of ceremonial mayors. Okay? And then who rules the urbanization policy? And then, in some parts of the world, the urbanization policy is ruled by the central government. In fact. And this is why it's so important that, you know, the national government has an urban policy. Most of the governments, they have many policies. They used to have environmental policies, they used to have housing policy, they used to have, etc. But one of the big challenges of today is urbanization. This is why we propose the governments to have a national urban policy, between other things, to coordinate the works of the different ministers. Because you will be surprised how one minister which deals with roads have one idea about one city, and how the minister which runs the water sometimes, he has or she has another vision of the same city. And this is something that needs some kind of awareness, political awareness by the national government. This is why we promote and we advocate national urban policy, and as a sign of solidarity of the central government or the national government to the problems of the cities and its citizens.